Welcome back, and this is a video on having a look at version 1.5, which is over here, and version 1, which is this one. So this is like a change log and the differences and the updates on both on the 1.5 updates. So let's have a look at a bug fix that we just made. So it was based on how the crouching works. So when we crouch, the enable crouching behavior is enabled, and right now if I just put my foot up, you'll see both of them lift their pelvis up, which is the behavior you're expecting. But now you see what happens when the character controller has gone up. So now you can see that it's no longer helping at all. So it's as if the mode is now disabled. You can see how this one is not having any effect because the character controller is up. So, and you can see in 1.5 there is no difference, so the crouching does work normally. Alright, that's one thing. Then a feature update, and we just added this recently. 1.5 has got this new thing now. It was previously on pending state. Now we have this. So if I just run above this slope, you'll see leaning. You'll see that we lean slightly, so you can see his back is tilting backwards, and you'll see he's going upwards. So you can modify the parameters of the settings. We're gonna make another video on the slope leaning based settings. The slope leaning amount is based on the speed, the velocity, which you have set through your own player script, and the slope itself. So that's our new feature update. And yes, we have actually made our foot placement and body positioning super smooth. So before, you will see now what the difference is. So this is version 1 and this is version 1.5. You can see that. So the version 1.1 itself is really snappy, you can say. Now this one you can see just by coming here, you'll see how smooth it is. So there you can see that one just goes in flash, and usually people want everything to be smooth. So this is a new update. The stairs are super smooth now, and no more lag or jag or jitter. And jumping has been improved as well. You can see small differences, most of it the same. So that's a lot of changes in our version 1.5. And of course the foot rotationing and things have been changed as well. So if we have a look at how it behaves on this, it's super smooth as well. So that is the side-by-side comparison. And one more thing we have added is it's like an extra ground check. So you'll see what I mean here. So did you see that? So what happens is when this person comes here, right now the ground check is happening from the original player position, and when it comes in the air slightly, the ground check stops hitting and the animator starts playing the falling idle, which is not what you want, even though the step is so small. So instead, because our body position does go down, so if I look at this, you can see how it looks now. Yes, so you can see that. So it's same on the both sides now. So this one, the body itself is now there, that's the point, but the ground check is still happening above. So one more ground check has been added, and that's always at that point, and that's why you'll see the difference. It's quite visible when we go slightly more higher. We just come in a position like that, and you saw that. So that's pretty much it for the change logs on this foot placement. One last thing is the small bug. So it was more like a mistype in our code. We had written right foot dot rotation instead of the transform. The reason was it was just a mistake, and that's why if you look at the version 1.5, the foot is slightly this one here. It is more on this side. You'll see it's straight, but this is matching what the animation tells us. But because in here the rotation offset or the pivot points have not been calculated correctly, as they're not taking in the forward of the position itself, that's why it's slightly extra on that side. So Thanks for watching, and if you need a foot placement solution, this is just a $5 solution up to now. You can easily get that to upgrade your characters, get some AAA foot placement.